Today we're going to debunk the lie that Arab countries started the 1967 war. So just like in the case of 1948, the story goes that Arab states simply attacked Israel without any sort of provocation. But of course, this is a complete lie. In June of 1967, Israel launched preemptive strikes on Egypt, even though their own military leaders would later claim that there was no immediate threat. Moshe Dayan, the Israeli Minister of Defense at the time, later said, "There was no danger to Israel. We had no reason to fear Egypt. The attack wasn't defensive. It was planned weeks ahead." He himself admitted that there was no sort of existential threat. So in other words, the attack was calculated beforehand because Israel was seeking territorial gains. Now, it is true that Egyptian President Abdel Nasser was making aggressive statements and tensions were high at the time. But having high tensions is very different than fearing an imminent attack. So this is just like the example of 1948, where the claim was made that Arab states were actually the aggressors, when in reality Israel declared independence and immediately fought a war for land. On June 5, 1967, Israel bombed the Egyptian Air Force and completely crippled it within a matter of hours, before a single Arab state launched a single strike. In just 6 days' time, Israeli forces seized the West Bank, the Gaza Strip, East Jerusalem, the Golan Heights from Syria, and the Sinai Peninsula from Egypt. In less than a week's time, the state of Israel quadrupled in size what it was in 1948. The 1967 war was not about defense. It was about expanding Israel's borders. Just like the 1948 war, when Israeli forces fought not for survival, but for strategic control over land.